Hi guys, in this video I'm going to battle a board slide which I wanted to get on my old skate plaza video. I wanted it to be one of the little tricks I had in a little montage where I did a bit of skating, but I just couldn't get it. It turned out to be a lot harder to do than I anticipated. It's not necessarily the best or the hard or like the highest, longest board slide I've ever done in my life. It just turned out really hard just because of the nature of the spot and the things I had to deal with to get into the board slide. And that's the beauty of the streets. They're not designed for skating, and it does make it a little bit harder. So this was the spot that I wanted to hit up. I've looked at it and walked past it many a times. There's these stir sets in the background, which look pretty cool to skate. And then these little waves, which are the things I wanted to board slide. And yeah, they're quite low, nice and easy. But the problem I've had with this was I had to come at sort of a quick 90-degree angle at them, because you're coming along the pathway like this and then you have to turn to get to the board slide. And it was the angle more than anything else that was the major issue, as you will see when you watch through this video. So without further ado, let's get in to day one. Just as I started getting into it and felt like I had half a chance of actually being able to land the board slide, this man come along and stopped me and was talking about skateboarding, and he was a nice enough guy and it was a good little chat, but it took me right out of my rhythm, and that was it for the day. I tried another one and I got nowhere near, and I just didn't want to go through the whole battle again of trying to get back to where I was before the conversation. So I just left it for that day. That was the end of day one. Now on to day two.
and just as like I said to in day one, it took me a while just to get used to the angle, a couple of runs through without trying to pop, and then I eventually start trying to pop. And this day did feel a lot better than the first day. The work on the first day did pay off, and it felt like I had half a chance of getting it earlier than I did the last time. But then here I try one and I'm not quite sure what happens, but the muscle in my leg just went really tight and felt like it was just really pulling. I tried a few more attempts, but I could just tell it wasn't right, and I didn't want to injure myself too much, so I just had to call it. I had to give these few tries, and then I just knew and walked away to try it on another day.
So that takes me onto the third day of the battle to try and get this street board slide. And here it is. I'm going to go straight into it. Day number 3. So, I know what you guys are going to say. So stop typing. Loosen your trucks. It will help. I get that in a lot of my videos. Loosen your trucks. So if I die, it is now on your head. Yes, if I get wheel bite, or if I just spin out, I hope you're happy with yourselves. I'm not going to loosen them too much, but like half a turn maybe on each. Or a quarter turn. Just start with a quarter turn, and then maybe we'll move it to half a turn after. No, they still feel tight, so let's go the full half turn. There we go. Half a turn looser. All the time I may loosen them more, but for now we'll try it like this because I don't want to kill myself and I don't want you guys to start feeling guilty. Yes, I'm looking at you. Stop typing. Carry on watching. So I didn't really feel much of a difference with the trucks, so I'm going to loosen them a tiny bit more. See, if this was where my board is right now, it'd be a hell of a lot easier because I'd have more time to turn and then get onto it. But as we've been here, sharper turn, and as you've turned, it's on you, it's on top of you straight away. And I'm just struggling with that aspect. That once I've turned straight away and it's there and I have to pop, and I just can't
get over the mental block of to pop like straight away after I've turned. I just end up kicking the board away every time. I'm not sure if I'm going to get this. I'm not sure. And even when I do get it, I'm not sure if it's even going to look that great after all the effort. We're going to stick with it and try a little more. Anywhere else and I would have had one of these by now. This flooring is terrible. I keep catching my wheel and coming off. I think because the angle of it sliding down, sometimes as I come out I'm at too much of an angle like that, so I can't get round. A couple of different factors. But at least I'm committing to the slide. Just got to get one land. Even if I land and don't roll, I'll just land and stay there like that. I'll be happy. Guys, I'm dead. I didn't think that was ever going to happen. The ground is horrendous and I want to try and do a second one so that I can do it again, but I don't think I'll be able to do it. I think that was just pure luck that I managed to semi-ride away from that one and not get thrown forward when I hit the floor. Because this floor is horrendous. Let me just show you what the landing's like. Oh, so there's the landing, guys. It is not a very nice floor. And on top of that, I am dripping wet through. I think it's time I go home. So that was my street board slide battle. And yeah, I've watched it back and it's not spectacular,
But was it worth the 3 days of struggle? You're damn right it was, just for the feeling that I got. I'm not even interested how it looked, just for the feeling of actually landing it. It was worth the 3-day struggle. Oh, now I can go home and sleep easy without having to worry about a board slide. See you later, folks.